Hello everyone and welcome to your weekly tech update, the show that explores the newest, coolest, and sometimes mind-boggling side of tech available on the interwebs. I'm your Flash fanboy Ray McNeil, and coming up on the program today, the International Space Station is getting its first printer upgrade in 17 years. The flying cow connects Puerto Rico. And happening in this week's What The, we'll show you the next winner of the Idiocracy Award. All that and a whole lot more coming up on your weekly tech update next. Hi everyone. Recently, news broke that scientists had discovered a previously undetected open space inside of Egypt's 4,500-year-old Great Pyramid of Giza. Now, the new Egypt-set adventure game Assassin's Creed Origins actually won't need an update, adding the chamber in, because the game's creators, well, as they explained it anyway, already thought to put that chamber in. In Origins, you can visit Giza as it was in around 50 BC, in the age of Cleopatra. The game's version of the pyramid doesn't just include the chambers that have long been known about and studied. It actually included undocumented hidden chambers and an extensive internal rampway that spirals through the internal perimeter of the pyramid itself. Now, by including that stuff, the game's creators are supporting a disputed theory by French architect Jean-Pierre Houdin about how the entire pyramid was built. The hidden chambers in the game are located above the pyramid's grand hallway, close to where the new void was discovered in real life. The Assassin's Creed developers worked with Houdin for years, according to a rep for the game, and the architect even posted a trailer for the game on his Facebook page last August. Players who don't know the history of the Great Pyramid, let alone the controversy over how it was built, might mistake the innards of the structure as poor game design. From a video game standpoint, climbing through the pyramid isn't all that exciting. In fact, it's far less interesting than climbing through many of the other areas in the long-running Assassin's Creed series. But those armed with the knowledge of what's actually going on with the pyramids and who understand what the interpretation represents in the game might find this to be a fantastic opportunity, not just for virtual tourism, but for exploration of theoretical history. In 2007, Houdin presented a contrarian theory of how the Great Pyramid was built. He disputed the idea that the pyramid builders used a long, gradually elevating external ramp to build the pyramid stone by stone, and theorized that workers built much of the pyramid inside out by lifting blocks up via an internal rampway that sort of spiraled in straight lines and right angles around the pyramid's internal perimeter. Origins features both the straight passages of the internal rampway and one of the presumed turning rooms. All of the passageways in Origins' version of the Great Pyramid are optional. Players don't even need to step inside the thing as they play through the game's grand Egyptian adventure. The developers, though, have invited all players to explore it. Happening in this week's medical news, programmed stem cells promise to tackle all kinds of illnesses, but there is one catch: making them. It's hard to cultivate large numbers of them, and the need to grow them on 2D surfaces isn't very practical. That's where researchers might come to the rescue. They've developed a method of growing neural stem cells in large volumes, but without chewing up too much real estate. The trick is to use polymer-based gels that allowed these juvenile cells to grow in 3D stacks. The gels help the stem cells remodel their environment and stay in contact with each other in the third dimension, which is key to preserving their stemness, which to me sounds like a made-up Colbert word, but it actually means ready to program state. The result is a culture that takes up to 16 square inches of space versus 16 square feet required by the conventional approach. It uses fewer nutrients and energy as well. and the entire stack is a mere 0.03 inches tall. A doctor could cultivate large batches of stem cells without having to dedicate significant chunks of room to the process. This could be a breakthrough. Now that large neural stem cell quantities are viable, scientists are raising the possibility of repairing spinal cord injuries and even curing brain diseases like Parkinson's. The challenge is injecting these stem cells directly into the body. If that happens, though, seemingly permanent conditions could be entirely treatable. If you're looking for an easy-to-use, easy-to-set-up camera system for your home or office, then you have to check out the Netgear Arlo. It's truly a wireless camera system, enabling you to put cameras wherever needed without the need for wires. Batteries power the device for up to 6 months between charges or replacement, depending on the model you get. Your options are the Arlo or Arlo Pro. With Arlo, you get a night vision 720p camera that works off of disposable batteries. It has motion detection, cloud storage for recorded video, and a 110-degree field of view. Now with the Arlo Pro, you get some major bells and whistles. It's the same camera, but with the ability to record on a local hard drive. It includes a siren, a rechargeable battery, the ability to be always powered with a solar panel, supports two-way audio, and has a 130-degree field of view. After installing and using one of the Pro systems for over a week now, I would recommend the system to anyone that doesn't need a 24-hour camera setup. You can pick up a Pro pack of 6 cameras for $950 US or a 1-camera setup for $250, and then additional cameras are $190 a piece. If you don't need the local storage or two-way audio or ear-piercing siren, then you can get the Arlo for $180 for 1 camera, or 5 cameras for $630. Netgear also has other products under the Arlo name, including the Arlo Go, a fully mobile camera that uses a cellular connection, the Arlo Q and Q Plus, the Arlo Baby, and coming soon, the Arlo Smart Security Light. The Arlo Light will activate as soon as motion is detected, which means these smart cameras can start recording the event with better lighting. The lights can be connected to the same smartphone app that sends you alerts when the cameras detect motion. You can set the alerts so that one is only sent if someone steps through a door of the house or there is motion in a particular area in the larger scene. The battery-operated smart light will debut early next year, but pricing hasn't been set yet. The lights are weather-resistant, easily mounted, and have rechargeable batteries as well.